Good morning, lovies. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Malia. If you've never been here before, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Love having you. And today I'm going to get into a holiday look. I'm so sorry if you hear a lot of background noise. Y'all know your girl does not live alone. I got a husband, and there's always noise going on in my background because he cannot do anything on the low. Anyway, let's get into this video. I'm going to do something that I rarely don't really ever do, and that's do my eyes first. And it's because I'm going to be using a really glittery product, and I know that it has some fallout, gets a little bit of everywhere, so just trying to avoid some of that glitter shimmer everywhere. Yeah, I'm going to be doing that. Oh, and I'm going to talk about a new brow pencil that I got that I really like. Thank you, Jackie Ina. Girl, you did that one. Thanks for recommending. Get your coffee. Let's get into this tutorial. I'm also going to be talking about a mascara that I really like that I came upon. Essence Mascara. Thank you, Tati, for recommending that one. Shout out to my girl Lou because she also has tried the Essence Mascara, and we both are like, what? Is this the bomb? Yes, it is. Anyway, let me get started with this brow pencil. I should have done my brows like off camera, but since I wanted to talk about the pencil, I figure I just go ahead and do them on camera. So this is the Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim, and it is in the shade medium brown. So I like to use a pencil that is not too dark because it does not look super good on me when I use an extra dark pencil because my brow hairs themselves are thin. Like I have a nice amount of brow, but I have thin hair, so even my brow hair is thin. So y'all know I'm just gonna go in. It is compared to the NYX Ultra Slim, which is also what I use. What is this one called? The micro brow pencil. This one is a little bit harder. The Maybelline is a little bit softer. I think it's just a little bit more waxy, which I actually don't mind. Sorry if my mirror is all in the camera. I actually don't mind it. It actually makes it, to me, spread a little better. And like I said, I like this color. This is a really nice color for me. It is the medium brow. As you can see, it comes with a spoolie on the end. So it just gives you more control over your brows. Y'all know I have not always been a brow girl. I've literally only been doing my brows like on a regular for about 2 years, and that's only because I got reared by my grandma. So shout out to Miss Janice Mullins for reading me. I'm like, y'all know I like a natural brow. You know, I was discussing it with her and my niece is like, you should use a brow pencil. And I'm like, well, I don't like doing my brows every day. I'm not really into it. It's too much. It adds too much time. I just, I do them when I want something special. And my grandmother was like, you can use a little bit of brow on a daily. And I was like, what? Excuse me? So, ever since the grandma read, your girl has been doing her brows. Period. Yep. On a daily. Was not that girl, but now I'm that girl. So, if you can't decide about something, or, don't think that something, is in your life and maybe it should be, just go ahead and talk to your grandmother. Let her read you like mine did. She was shady, baby. And my grandmother is not really the shady type. So when she said it, I was like, excuse me? Anyway, it was funny, but ever since then, like I said, your girl has been doing her brows. So today I am going for a base. I think I'm going to be going in with the NYX eyeshadow base. I really don't know if this has a color. I've never even actually read it as a color. It just has a bunch of numbers on it. But they have a couple of different colors. I think they have like a whitish one. But this one is kind of like a light tannish brown, which works out for me quite well. It's been a minute since y'all have seen your girl. There's been so much going on. Thanksgiving happened. I cooked a whole lot of food. My sister and her kids came and spent the night with me. Love that. Love when the niece and the nephews come to spend time with me. Y'all know I only got the one kid. He has since moved to Las Vegas to go be with my mom and said reading grandma. And my brother and my newest niece. But that leaves your girl alone a lot. So anytime I can get my family over to spend some time with me, I'm here for it. Like all day. I kind of want to put down this base and another one, because the other one has some shimmer in it, and it's actually, I think it's actually really pretty. Maybe I will put a little bit of this on. This is like a tinted eye primer from Ulta Beauty that I got in a package a while back. And it's tinted, but it has like a little sheer shine to it, which I think actually might go really nice under the look that I'm going to do today. I'm going to do like a little red and gold holiday look. I'm going to try and keep up with a few others during the week. They might not be like spoken video. I might do like just like a sped up version just so I can put a couple of like holiday looks out there. I want to do like a green and gold. I want to do like a green and red one. Maybe a red and white one. I don't know. But today it's going to be like a nice red and like sparkly gold with a nice bold lip. Now, where am I going with this fancy face? Nowhere. Y'all know your girls, one of your girls' other jobs is Lyft driving. So I don't think I talked about this in my last video since y'all have seen me, because I wasn't able to really put a video up before. But y'all know I had that procedure. It's called a hysteroscopy. Not really a super major procedure, but it ended up being a little more major than I thought, because the anesthesiologist thought that it would be a good idea for me to be asleep through the entire procedure instead of sort of woke like you are through a C-section, with like a local and just that area really numbed. The anesthesiologist thought it would be better if I was put under, and so that is what happened. I was put fully under. He didn't tell me to count down to 5. No, he told me to. I'm gonna be using a whole bunch of different palettes for this look, so I think I'm gonna start off with this James Charles by Morphe palette. Anyway, so I was completely put under. The doctor started asking me about like what plans I had coming up. I think like what I was doing for Halloween, because this was back in early October, and I started talking. Next thing you know, your girl was out completely. I did not dream during it. It was pretty scary. I just remember waking up, the doctor like calling my name to bring me out of anesthesia. I had a breathing tube put down my throat. Also a pretty that was kind of traumatic a little bit. I mean, I don't want to say it was like, you know, easy breezy lemon squeezy, because it definitely was not that. It was a tad bit on the traumatic side. I'm gonna go in with a red now. I put like a light tan color like all over the base, and now I am going to go in with a nice bright red. I think I'm going to keep the majority of this like bright red and just deepen it on the outer corner. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe I would do to try and shorten my video, because y'all know your girls' videos be long sometimes. I might mix a little. No, I think that red is popping. Let's see what y'all think. It's popping. Sometimes I mix a little white in if I feel like the red is not popping like quite enough. But I think this one is actually popping. Anyway, where was I? So, like I said, came out of anesthesia. Remember the doctor like calling my name to wake me up. And when I came out of anesthesia, because of the breathing tube, my throat was like super deep, duper deep sore, like super sore, like the probably like some of the worst pain I've ever felt, other than having like a really bad strep throat. But it was weirder than that because it felt like a little further than that. You know how when you have strep throat, you're like super sick. There was none of that super sickness, but it was a really bad, like hurting throat. My lip was a little messed up, which they said can happen once you get a breathing tube. And it was like, and I guess it was from the breathing tube, like leaning and pressing on my inner lip. So on this side. So that was pretty rough. And when I came out of anesthesia, I vomited, which is normal. They say I didn't eat anything like they said beforehand. 12 hours. I did stay away from food like they said. However, I still vomited coming out of anesthesia, which is common. It says that on the papers that they give you to read to say, you know, what can happen. And I was definitely one of those people. It was pretty violent, like vomiting. So that was like a reaction of being put under. Which y'all, I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty scary because I've never been under like that. Like I've never had a breathing tube before. Like I said, even when I gave birth, it wasn't quite like that. When I gave birth, I was fully woke during that time. And not only was I fully woke, I was only numbed from my belly down. So two totally different experiences, just very different from each other. The hysterectomy, my doctor said, went great. He said that there was nothing wrong. He found nothing wrong. He said that my cervix looked so good that it was actually boring. So that's all good. Don't have anything to worry about there. So I'm going in with a little darker red on this outer corner here. So yeah, that was my experience with having that procedure. The doctor needed to see inside my cervix to make sure I didn't have any cancer or precancerous cells going on in there. I didn't have like any other issues like going on down there in my lady parts. So yeah, that is how that went. And like I said, it was totally like it was an experience. I'm not gonna lie. I was nervous going in, you know, but I was a little nervous, but mostly prayerful, you know. my husband was there with me, but he was not my knight in shining armor like I needed him to be, which is a whole nother story. I wasn't planning on like doing a cut crease, but maybe I'll do. I don't really want to do a cut crease. I just want to do like a blended like gold look. But I really want the gold to stick, so I am going back in with a little more eye primer. I think I'm going to use this flat brush from BH, and I'll show you what gold I'm going to use and why it has some fallout. So I am going to be using the loose pigments from Wet n Wild that I've been had for a while. I have two colors. One is like a reddish gold, this one, and then there's like a pure like yellow gold. I think that I'm gonna mix the two because I honestly love both of these colors and they just show up. I mean, this stuff is so pretty to me. Oh, but yeah, that was my experience with having some major surgery. It was scary, it was crazy, it was what it was. But like I said, I came out with flying colors, so all is well. So I do want to like have an open discussion with you guys. If you have had any type of surgical procedure, and just let me know like what your experience was, like how did you handle it, what was it for, how did you turn out in the end, how was your experience with anesthesia and all of that, just because it gives me knowledge, and let this be an open place where we can share and just talk about things, and everybody can share their concerns and just talk about what your experience was, like how was it for you. See how beautiful that is? Oh, it's just so darn pretty. It's so goldy and so shimmery. Look at that. So that was the yellow gold one, and I'm going to mix the more bronzy gold in with that. And like I said, these are so pretty, but they definitely have like some fallout. Ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna add a little bit more of the dark red color, and I'm using the Jaclyn Hill for the dark red color, the Jaclyn Hill by Morphe palette. And I want to go in with that darker red on the outer corner. I wonder if I should make this like a halo moment. Y'all know a halo eye is not really my thing. But I'm thinking that it might look kind of nice with this gold. I am definitely gonna do like the other eye off camera, and then I'll probably like do the rest of my face off camera, just so that this video is not like the longest it can be. Thinking that because I already had put that gold right in there, that I'm just gonna blend all that out. I told y'all I had no idea where the hell I was going with this look today, yo. And some days it just be like that. Like you don't know where you going with something. You don't know what you doing. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. It just be like that some days. I am going to blend out this edge. A little bit of a light browny color. Y'all, so I think it is the 25th year, they said, of the Jagged Little Pill CD or release of that album, Alanis Morissette. I have been listening to that, and Lord, it is like stuck in my head. Like I'm just singing it like all the time. Like I love that album so much. I feel like it defined my life, my generation at the time. Oh, okay, okay. So I'm gonna pause the video. I'm gonna go ahead, do the other eye off camera. I think I'm going to like, y'all see. I'll be back in a minute. Alrighty, guys. So I'm back. Eyes are all done. I am wearing my new favorite foundation. I had already primed before I started. Y'all, I love this foundation so much. Anyway, this is the NYX Born to Glow in the color Nutmeg. Y'all know it is like my new favorite. So, I mean, it is a freaking $10 foundation that has beautiful, pretty coverage. It lasts. It is simply gorgeous. I have got to get to that other inner corner like I did the last one. I will hit it again now after I finish with this. I did a little spot treatment on the color. Couple of dark marks that I have with my concealer, and today I am wearing the concealer for my dark spots. Is the ColourPop concealer in dark 42, and I am going to be highlighting with dark 40 in ColourPop also. I did not officially like do a halo eye like I told y'all. I didn't know where I was going with that, but I like it. It turned out to be cute what I did so far. Nice, glammy, like pretty, perfect holiday look. It can go day or night. Day or night. You could make it a little more nighttime by making it just a little more sparkly by adding a little water to your brush before you put on your shadow. And I love those pigments. They came out last year around this time, and to tell you the truth, like, they have become like just my favorite. They are so beautiful when you want some sparkle and some shimmer, and just, they are lovely. They are simply lovely. Y'all know what my favorite blush is. It's that Baked blush from Brain Fart. Yeah, this is the Toasted Almond one from Black Radiance. It's like my favorite. It looks so good with everything. I love it so stinking much. Sometimes I be overdoing it though, God. But this is also why you can always take your powder. You can always take your setting powder, your finishing powder, and wipe away some of that extra blushness when you overdo it. You can also use your beauty blender or sponge, or if you put your foundation on with a brush, you can use the leftover that's on that to tap out any excess when you just overdo it sometimes, like I do on the dang gum blush. I don't know, some days. And I try to do my makeup in natural lighting to make sure that I don't like do that, but some days, y'all, your girl is a little heavy-handed with that doggone blush. And it just is what it is. I am going to set the face with my Banana Deep powder from Makeup Revolution. Y'all know your girl is not a spring chicken, so I'm in my 40s. I do not bake, rarely, like, because it causes extra creasing under my eye, which tends to happen as you get older. Baking does not need to be like a thing, because it just gathers up any, like, imperfection, any creasing, any of that you might have. I'm going to put on some black eyeliner and do a little wing, because I feel like this look calls for a wing, baby. So give me a second. I'm going to do that. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so I smoked out just a tiny bit under my eye with some of that bright red shadow that I put on, black eyeliner, wing with the NYX Epic Ink Liner in black. Just a little tiny wing, not nothing like too much over the top, not nothing too expanded, not nothing too extravagant. Blinged out that inner corner highlight with that same glittery loose pigment that I used from Wet n Wild. And now I'm going to be putting on some Wet n Wild highlighter. Y'all, my stomach is like growling. I don't know. It's like doing a thing. I think I'm going to mix it with a little bit of this Mamani Golden Light palette. Yeah. I like that. I like the mix of the two. It just really sets it off so pretty. I've been doing that quite a bit. So mixing the NYX because it gives it like a little like glittery gold, and then yeah, mixing it with the Wet n Wild. Super cute, super pretty. I'm going to put a little bit of that Wet n Wild right under the brow bone. Bring that out just a bit. Oh, you guys, I'm sorry this video is so long. I tried to keep it like, you know, short, but I am not the queen of the short video, y'all. Putting that same Wet n Wild there. A little there. Now, let's get into this. This Essence mascara, y'all. Game changer. $5 freaking bucks when you get it at Ulta. Sometimes they'll put buy one, get one 50% off on sale. So you end up getting 2 freaking mascaras for $7.50. Like what? Like it better than the NYX mascara. Comparable to the Bad Gal Bang. Y'all know I love the Bad Gal Bang. So this one is the I Heart Extreme Crazy Volume. I like this one. It's nice, but to tell you the truth, it is not as volumizing as the Volume Hero. These are both essences in Power Black. I do not get the I don't get the oh shoot, I forget what it's called. Anyway, the waterproof one, because it dries my eyes out. I don't wear waterproof mascara. It's like too drying to my eye. So, but this is beautiful. I worn it through a yoga class. Lasted much better than the NARS one. I do not wear that NARS one. It runs too much. When I'm active, like especially in yoga class, like beautiful. This mascara, y'all know my lower lash is like non-freaking existent, but your girl be trying anyway. This mascara layers beautifully. Look at that. Like, look at how pretty it is. I love it. And for $5, like, how can you go wrong? And I know a lot of y'all say y'all don't like the Bad Gal Bang, but that's why I said it's comparable. It definitely doesn't give you that hold too much on the brush that the Bad Gal Bang does give. You do have to wipe that brush off when you use it, which I don't mind, you know, but this one you don't really have to do that. And it just gives you length and just such pretty volume. Like I said, it you can just keep layering it. Like if I was going to a party or something, I would probably like third layer it, but like I said, your girl don't have nowhere to go but to Lyft drive, so I'm going out with a super fancy Lyft driving face. It just is what it is today. I'm gonna let that dry down while I put on my lipstick and then finish off with some Morphe setting spray. And that is the look for today, y'all. We have talked about a lot. Love this Essence mascara. Definite new favorite. Definitely a staple in my mascara game. It just is what it is. It is gorgeous. It is beautiful. Forgive me for looking down. Y'all know I'm digging through my lipstick bag because I keep the lipsticks that I wear on a regular with me in a bag in my purse on a daily. So now, if you want to make this look daytime, you can do a ombre red lip, because the ombre effect doesn't give you that all over like super bright come at you red, which I love. Love that look. But today, like you said, this is a holiday. Maybe you're going out. Maybe you're going to a party. Let's get it. You want that super red effect. And while this is not the brightest red lipstick that there is, it's definitely pretty. Sometimes I mix just a little bit if I have like a little bright pink in with it to make it makes the red pop even more. Just makes it pop. Still think I'm gonna have to use a little bit of a brown liner because it is what it is. Like, I need one. Just to give some contrast between my foundation and my lip color. Alrighty guys, so this is today's look. Again, I apologize for this video being so stinking long, but this is what we got going on. Oh, and this hair, faux locks. I'm digging it. Like, love it. Like, if my own hair would lock, I would probably end up doing it. But my hair is so soft and what have you. Locking is just way too hard. So, the faux locks it is. But anyway, this is the look for today. Let me know how you guys like it. Let me know if it's popping enough for your holiday party. Again, let's talk about it. Give me your surgery stories. I want to hear how things have gone with you. What happened? Or let's talk about your holidays. Like, how was your holiday? How was your Thanksgiving? How was your parties? What fights did y'all get into with family? Anyway, I want to know all that. So leave me some comments. Hit the subscribe button. Give me a like. And I will see you guys in my next video. Have a great weekend, lovies. Talk to you again soon. Bye.